Ausar Thompson. James Wiseman's out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Grimes in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, we've got Durant, Harden out there with Edwards, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's LeBron in at the 3. This season's still very new. A lot of excitement, Brent, in the air.
Yeah, Kev, the buzz is not worn off yet. We still have a few games before everyone gets settled down. We always talk about that 25-game mark, but man, fans, players, it's exciting. Somebody's going to make a statement here early. And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line.
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Passes it to Cunningham. And it's KD with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. LeBron, good.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
Here's Cunningham. Brooklyn with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but then again, so did a lot of other teams. Oh, great ball movement there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. And now the first time out called here for Detroit. Right, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their games.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, it's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
Thompson passes to Grimes. With the teardrop, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
And they get it. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
A massive relief there, getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Poke loose. Puts up a deep 3. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Down by 15. Cunningham for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan, and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
And the rejection by Harden.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes, so he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
Detroit making a switch. Ivy's checked in, and the basket by Edwards.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now. Huge block as the length of KD paying off there.
Here's James. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Harden, that's good.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for James Wiseman. Ivy against Harden. Fontecchio passes to Ivy. They can't stop the run with that one.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Ivy, no one around him, sinks the triple.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Durant just inside the line. Again, the Nets for 2.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Melton kicks to Thompson. A floater. Ivy on the wing. Melton passes to Thompson. Takes a shot at the elbow. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant finds Jokic. Out to Edwards. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's LeBron. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And now that's 11 points for LeBron.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now, here's Thompson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Brooklyn's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And the shot goes in.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Ivy passes to Stewart. Over Jokic, and it's sent back by Jokic. And they'll keep possession. Ivy with the bucket.
And chasing after the play. Nice work by Ivy getting in there and winning the second chance opportunity.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
It's stolen by Edwards. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Stolen by Harden. Moving it up. Here's LeBron.
never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Poked away. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And then Durant with the jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Nets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll take a quick break and then back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
They've got Edwards. James is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Jokic in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. Grimes with the bucket.
Putting it down on the deck, Grimes utilizing his quickness and first step.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Gray, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And Edwards with the stop.
He can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Jokic. Cunningham passes to Fontecchio. Cunningham on the wing. Jokic defending. Bounce pass Achua. Here's Grimes. LeBron grabs the miss.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Harden kicks to KD. Launches a 3. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists tonight. Cunningham against Harden to end the run. Detroit, no good that time either.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Edwards passes to Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Cunningham. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Durant, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on the night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Here's Grimes. Back to Cunningham. That's tipped. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Action coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, Cade eager but not rushed that time, just jumping at the chance for the quick shot.
He gets that one. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Wiseman dishes to Cunningham. Back to Wiseman. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Wiseman. It's Thompson and for Fontecchio.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Here's Cunningham. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Pistons have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brett, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Harden against Cunningham. And the Nets, another three.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Harden against Cunningham. Up top, Achua. Back to Cunningham. Now, here's Achua. Here's Grimes. Here's Thompson. LeBron with the block.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
Count that one. LeBron's got 25 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Knocked away. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Detroit. Jaden Ivey comes in for Cade Cunningham. Pass to Melton. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. They need this one. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping.
Oh!
Well, there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A rebound by the Nets. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And they've got a lot of ground to make up, and it's hard to do if you continue to struggle offensively.
The Pistons making a change here. Klingen's checked in. And here's James outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Knocks it loose. And again, Detroit turns it over. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're obviously disappointed with how things are going. Momentum working right now against them.
And I think the Nets, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jokic. The 3 from KD. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to KD. Basket counts. 25 points for KD.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Ivy kicks to Stewart. Gets a very good look and converts.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
Harden looking it over. The three. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And how about that triple to put a cap?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 28 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement is absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, what'd you think about the Pistons?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. It's been a clinic out there by James.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. James Wiseman's out there with Achua. Then it's Cunningham. Then it's Thompson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard position.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Great 14 wins last season. A franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. And that's now 30 points for LeBron.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Knocked loose. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And the Nets, another 3.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Stolen by Harden. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And there's the pass to Cunningham. To the middle, here's Grimes. And that time, also a missed shot.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Tipped away. Wiseman the pass to Cunningham. Back to Wiseman. Over Jokic. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
LeBron's shot is good.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Searching for that first bucket here in the 3rd. Cunningham against Harden. A floater. Cunningham's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Cunningham for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Nets.
And that one's good by LeBron.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nets.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally throwing off the defender with that move.
Pistons shooting a dismal 20% for the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Achua. Pass to Wiseman. Over Jokic. And too long on the shot. Brooklyn's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. And the shot is good. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
Here's Cunningham. He trains the quick shot. Cunningham's got 7 points.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot in that time. The whistle blowing. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
1:12 left to play here in the third. Here's Ivy. From outside, off the mark. Ivy's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Here's LeBron. Makes it off the glass. James has got 47 points.
Incredible feel for the game. LeBron knows when it's his job to set the tone offensively.
And stolen by James. From deep, Harden. And the Nets, another three.
And it's not the half-court D that's been the problem. It's scores like that which are killing them.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Edwards. And the Nets, another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Thompson. 23 seconds left in the third. They're running. And a wide open look for James. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Got a piece of it. And another steal for him.
Just a suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history, GA. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Gray, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far. And so it's Brooklyn with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him today. And with as many three-point... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Nikola Jokic. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Edwards. And it's Harden in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, the Joker's running wild.
Flynn with it. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
And not a lot of limit to what the lefty can do. James Harden from deep.
Here's Flynn. And again, unable to change momentum here. James, the pass to Harden. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Pistons shooting a dismal 20% for the game. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. Another turnover there leading to a basket.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now Flynn. Back to Stewart to the inside. Here's Klingon. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Nets on offense. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Fontecchio, covered by LeBron. Flynn against Harden. Here's Jokic. Basket good. Jokic has got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, they are feasting right now off of all of these turnovers.
Kicks to Flynn. Now the pass to Fontecchio. Good D by James. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Nets. here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam and another steal for him.
And he has been an absolute feast on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. Harden against Flynn, nabbing another steal.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
He is so fast, gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye, and Greg, the steal numbers are unreal. For Detroit, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Stewart, great tee that time from Edwards.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Harden, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
In transition, here come the Nets. Good on the shot. Harden's got 46 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
No, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
Well, the instincts tonight for Harden, razor sharp. He just knows when to pop up.
Flynn the pass to Melton. Back to Flynn. Here's Klingon. Jokic defending. And it's sent back by Jokic.
What instincts from Jokic. Saw that play develop. He got right to the spot.
So for the Pistons, Wiseman's checked in for Klingon. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Flynn. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Durant against Cunningham. And then Durant with the dunk.
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
And again, Detroit turns it over. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Achua, he's checked in for the Pistons. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Detroit with the ball. Cunningham looking it over. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And here's Cunningham. Achua finds Cunningham. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Achua, the pass to Melton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Melton's got his first basket.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by Brooklyn.
Down low. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Harden. 42 points for Anthony Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Lets it go from 11, and Durant sends it back. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And Jokic slams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got 8 rebounds in this game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing
blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's
nabbing another steal.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And another steal for him.
He's stolen his way into the record book.
A new single-game high, GA for steals.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And the stop and play guys, giving the home crowd a chance to just cheer on his incredible play.
And Greg, he's earned it. You don't get all those steals without expending a huge amount of energy.
Steal after steal after steal. This is amazing. He's got to be a thorn in the side right now for the opposing coach.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Cunningham outside. Pass to Melton. Good D by Harden. Edwards dishes to KD. Jokic kicks to LeBron. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what